And we're back.
Once again, we're the Guttural Response, and this is Friday Night Magic. Parker Banner, Ken Wayne, just north of Charlotte, North Carolina.
On the yellow playmat, we have Chase Robertson, you saw him earlier, Grixis Death Shadow, versus David Hill, first timer on the stream, playing a 4-color Yorion.
Yorion.
The piles we keep talking about.
I think this will be a little bit more eventful than Tron versus 4-color. He's going to put him on top of the companions. There you go.
Yep.
You did it! What did you figure out? Isn't Blockman a Mega Man villain?
Yes. You have all the kids, so you can eat cake more times each year.
I've been found out. Is that Nate?
No, Nate is Andy Markle.
Markle? Who is that then? I think that's Paxton. Is that Paxton? I think that's Paxton.
Paxton should be asleep. He has to be up at 3 a.m. for work.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so it looks like Chase is going to keep his hand here. He's got a couple of lands, an iteration.
We're going to see a turn 1.
Darcy Bobble. Combo! He's going to get a Surveil trigger right off the top of that. See what he does. See if he wants an early Delirium or not.
What is it that YouTube say? Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I guess. I don't know. Do whatever the hell you want.
We would appreciate it. So we can start getting a little bit more higher tech here. We don't have very much of a budget. We're two dads on a shoestring setup here. Just doing what we like doing for fun. But we're glad to present some modern footage for you all, since Star City is not really good at doing it. Actually, nobody is currently giving us much.
Unless you're playing Flesh and Blood, and we're not.
Absolutely not. I've already spent so much money into this game that I will never. I'm here. That's it.
But the Pokemans.
Got to turn to Red and 6. Let's see if it will have any sort of interaction.
Well, there's nothing he can do to interact right now. He does have mana for Jungle Lock, but David only having one card in the grave.
Yeah, and Holy Heat won't do it.
Does he have Delirium? Is he land? Oh, 2 lands, artifact creature.
Is that iteration?
That will give him Delirium.
And as the night rolls on, most of the Commander players has cleared out, and that's where all that noise was coming from, folks. God, it sounds like peaceful in here now. Still got a large section of Modern. Most players are still playing. There's that Unholy Heat, and he does have Delirium, so that Red and 6 will die. So David has 4 lands in his hand and an iteration. And now 5 lands. He's going to have to start finding some real good cards. He's got a Triome in there, I think, in there. Yeah, ring that bell icon to make sure you get notifications. Is that a thing in Twitch? I don't think so. There's a Croxa. Croxa's real good here. And he's going to be able to cast that from the grave next turn, right? Or is Croxa 8, or is it 6 cards?
Oh, Croxa's 5.
Croxa's 5, okay. Well, I was wrong both times. That's fine. There's a Death Shadow.
A 1/1 Death Shadow.
I mean, that's a mighty Death Shadow at this point. There's that cycle. Let's see what he hit. I think he hit I can't honestly see what he hit. Is that what on earth is that? There's a Ren at 6. I can answer. No, I can't answer that question. Is that an internal witness? That is an internal witness. I have to keep it down now because it's so quiet in here.
Yeah, they can hear us, but we could talk at a normal volume.
Oh goodness, there's that iteration. Let's see what he hits off with. He's got. Well, I can't tell at all. I'm sure I'm gonna see 2 of them. There's a land. Oh, there's a counterspell, and he's gonna put the counterspell on the bottom. Wow. Did he draw an ending though? Because that would be a really nice answer to this Death Shadow right now. And there's that red and 6. Probably gonna go get a red land and play that red and 6 to get back another land. Chase is gonna respond with a fetch of his own. Make sure that there's nothing he can do to deal with that Death Shadow at the moment. We can hear everything at the moment. There's that's a march. Oh, I thought that was something else. March answers that cleanly. Chase drew a land for turn. Now he's gonna escape that Grixis, which is pretty big. He's gonna probably end up taking 3.
It looks like he's gonna pick. Is that a red and 6 everyone?
It might be. Yeah, it's a red and 6. Okay, he's not gonna take 3. But that's a quick clock for that Grixis here.
And David currently down at 10 after his last fetch. What do you have here?
It's a Beseiju he drew. So he's going to try to E-Wit for something. What is he going to get, though? The March? I mean, the March will answer Grixis, but he played his land for turn unless he exiles a white card, which I don't see another one in his hand. So that means Grixis is going to get 1 attack, and he's going to go to 1, I think. Because I think he's going to have to discard a land.
We'll see if Chase has anything in hand to take care of that E-Wit currently on the field, because that is a blocker.
Oh yeah, he's going to block.
Save 6 damage from Grixis. In return.
It's not going to turn on Revolt. Yeah, he's going to have to discard a land, though. Yep. It's a Triumph. I have a feeling that he's going to block. Yep. But if Chase has a Drown, that's pretty much it.
Buys Giganta. Alright, so we know David's going to fire off this March right here.
There's the March. I don't know what he's counting in his graveyard. For Drown purposes. Yep, there's the Drown. And he's just going to pack it up. Going into game 2. Chase Robertson up 1 game on David Hill. Grixis Death Shadow. It's only round 4. Seems like every match has gone to turns here at Parker Banner Kent Wayne. A couple of control players, you know how it is. What you doing there, Marvin?
Just looking back here on the chat.
I was talking whenever you went to go do something. I was thinking of like doing like an ASMR card shuffling.
Need to sleeve them up and just shuffle them in your hand.
Yep. With heavy breathing. Oh, there's Nate and Barkle.
Barkle.
I give up.
It's late, folks, and they're taking a while to sideboard here, so we're bored. Blue-white, yes, we actually have a couple of blue-white players here.
Yeah, there's
We had, let's see, our Ben McGee on blue-white control, and Connor Hajny was on a bank control list. Pretty much splashing green just for
Oko.
they wish.
Oh yeah. That's pretty much what every deck did when that card was legal.
I believe his list was running 4 Ice Fang Waddle, 1 Endurance in the main, and then a number of Endurance and Veil of Summer in the side.
I like the smell of the new cards.
No, it's better than that. What was that mystery booster set that came out?
Oh, yeah.
The card smelled like rotten death.
I know, Nate. I know. You play control and 4-color.
Nate can't play a deck without red and 6 in it.
Omnath specifically, since he was printed. Okay, so looks like we're resolving some mulligans here. I can't tell. Yeah, I think splashing green for Veil is not going to harm your mana base at all. I mean, I'm playing the Grinding Breach deck, but I'm splashing white for the sideboard, and only for the sideboard. So it looks like Chase is going to take a mulligan. David's keeping his 7 in the Nate deck. I mean, Nate, at this point, who wouldn't? 4-color is pretty much like screwing up the whole meta. So now people are playing super unfair stuff in Tron.
We need more Saga decks.
I agree. We need Mox Oval back. That's what I think. It's never going to happen. I know it's never going to happen. Especially with Saga right now.
Chase choosing to go down to 5 cards.
I know, you literally built Legacy just to play Uro again. Nate. I don't know. Like, what is that even like? Just be like, playing 3 mana, I'm going to make a land drop and gain 3 life. Woo!
Alright, Chase found a hand he likes.
Or one that's keepable. I mean, Death Shadow doesn't mulligan very well. See a Magus of the Moon in David Hill's hand. See, this is the
Everybody sees a Magus of the Moon in David Hill's hand now.
and he just like that's the one thing that's crazy about these 4-color decks is they can play Blood Moon and Magus of the Moon because of Abundant Growth and Wrenn and 6. Remember what happened last time they were able to do that? Uro got banned. Astrolabe got banned.
So I wonder if Chase saw that other mistake from David showing off his Magus of the Moon, because he's still fed shocking right now.
Well, he's thinking he's probably going to position it out of his hand.
Well, he can't take the Solitude.
So he's going to draw off that Abundant Growth because everyone's moving way too fast. Oh, that's a hand.
Alright, so we have Magus of the Moon, Expressive Iteration, Lightning Bolt, Solitude, Prismatic Ending, and a Breeding Pool. Now, this is a tough choice for him because
I mean, I'd take the Iteration.
he doesn't need Iteration. He has everything in hand.
But I'm saying the Iteration allows him to make land drops. It allows him to just fix whatever he needs to fix. Yeah, we're going to see that Iteration right now. Or no, it's just an Abundant Growth. It's fine. I mean, now he can just tap for anything. Blood Moon does not matter.
Alright, Chase down to 15, going to Fatsies.
Drew another land. Said now he's going to take the Iteration. David's going to take his draw. I couldn't make out what he threw, though.
I see Chase has an Iteration in hand. I can't see his other cards either.
There's a roll. That's a card.
Wrenn 6 getting back.
That was arguably the best hit he could have possibly hoped for.
The Windswept Thief is... he plays a Windswept Thief for turn. I don't see him playing anything else right now.
David choosing to play his Wrenn and 6 with his lands.
So, with these 4-color decks all playing Abundant Growth now, not really worrying about Blood Moon at all, do you think it should hit the same band that...
Uro did?
No, it wasn't Oro.
Astrolabe.
Yeah, Astrolabe.
Yeah, I personally think it needs to. If a 4-color deck, the greediest mana base you could possibly imagine, is able to play Blood Moon and Magus of the Moon in the deck, that's not a good sign. Because generally speaking, you know, history shows that whenever, you know, your Blood Moon and those sort of effects are meant to punish greedy mana bases, but if they can't, I mean, what do you have to do other than fast combo and Tron?
Yeah, and then Wizards' reasoning for banning it was it's making these 4-color decks too good by mana fixing.
Yeah.
Abundant Growth doing the exact same thing right now.
Yeah. It also, I mean, it draws a card. The only difference is you just can't tap every mana for it, you know, because they played all snow lands back then. Another Wrenn and 6. Chase looks like he missed a land drop. Or is that his second land drop he missed? There's a Croxa. I mean, it's a card, but he needs to hit land drops. Otherwise, he's never going to be able to do anything meaningful. Without pressure, Death Shadow just can't do anything. Especially against these 4-color decks. Already, you know, Death Shadow, I would say, is unfavored against 4-color. But at the moment, he's missed 2 land drops, which is huge. Huge in this matchup. David still has that Ending and Solitude in hand. This is not looking fantastic for our Mr. Death Shadow player. Can't tell what that middle card is. There's a Bolt too. He's gonna get back that land once more. And Ren and 6 is a turn away from alting if he just wanted to. Well, 2 turns. Sorry. And if he just bolts. Yeah, if he just has like Bolt in the yard, he can just keep recasting it.
Does Chase currently have Yorion as a creature, artifact, sorcery? Is that a land?
Yeah, there's a land.
So he does have the Yorion. He plays Yorion right now. Yeah, without these land drops, he's just not doing much.
Yeah,
If
he slams
has an unholy heat.
There it is, and he's gonna draw 2. Ugh. And already it's, I mean, Yorion by himself can only be unholy heated or terminated. Can't use Fatal Push or anything like that, or just regular bolts on him. Now he hit his land. It's kind of a little too late though. Little too late. So we got, there's a Darcy. He's got a Ragavan in his hand too. But he's probably holding up, or is that 2 Ragavans in his hand? Brandon 6 is going to tick up to 7. Next turn he can ultimate if he so chooses, but I have a feeling that Darcy is going to try to put things... Oh, there's Omnath. See if Chase has any answer to it. He can't drown because he only has 3 cards in his graveyard. He's going to gain 4. Oh, jeez. He can fetch and then make 4 and then play whatever else he could possibly ever want. Yorion's going to get busy, though. I guess he doesn't honestly care if that Ren at 6 takes a hit. Or he can just ending it. No, Darcy's just going to block. Now he's going to go ahead and fetch and then drown in response. Well, I guess that is an answer to the Omnath, at least.
Oh, he must have been holding that drawn for a while.
Yeah. David's going to go ahead and shock there. Wonder what the follow-up play is then. I know David still has that bolt in his hand and he still has an ending.
So with 4 mana, he can tap his 4s to white, play Solitude, hit no targets.
No, it can't because the Omnath didn't trigger because in response to the fetch,
Right.
he drowned it. Yeah, he's got Quaddle, 2 bolts. Jeez. Fury.
And
Solitude. And yeah. He's just going to show it to him and that's it. Going into game 3. 4-color takes that one out from underneath Death Shadow. Death Shadow missed a ton of land drops and fell way behind. This already is an unfavored matchup for Death Shadow, but that was brutal. I want to thank you for those that are coming out here tonight and watching us stream. Me and Marvin here are just 2 dads that like playing Magic and like talking about it. We're going to be doing a lot of different set reviews, product reviews, music reviews, movies,
box openings, even if the box is empty.
Yeah, it could.
It could be a cereal box and we want to get a surprise toy inside, but boxes will be opened.
Boat's a boat, but what's in the box? Hopefully Chase doesn't have the mulligan down to 5 either. Give us a real show of magic. And there's actually one round after this because we have so many people that show up here. It's always 5 rounds on a Friday. 22, I think, was the end number for tonight.
Hopefully we'll have a matchup because when it gets this late and how tired people are, people just start to draw.
Start making mistakes too.
Yeah. But start looking out on our YouTube channel by the same name, the Guttural Response. We currently do have 3 matches up from an FNM 2 weeks ago. These videos will be uploaded there this weekend.
Yep.
And then the next game started. Yeah. So, turn 1 Thoughtseize by Chase.
Yes, he is. He's playing Gigantha, and I think that's a new tech. You know, just in case you need a vanilla 5/5.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. Well, it also helps him against Blood Moon.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, a couple weeks ago I saw Grixis Death Shadow Facebook group.
Chase gonna take that body growth. Ugh. This is a smart hit, actually. Prevents him from mana fixing. This hand is March, Omnath, Solitude. There's another Thoughtseize from Chase. Oh, that's a Koala. Oh, that's an Eldamri's call. Ewit, Chase. Chase
The Mind Sculptor.
Chase the Mind Sculptor. What is he gonna take? Probably the Eldamri's call? I mean, it's all good. The March should be a good hit too. Omnath, if you just want to keep him
with the
up.
Polluted Delta in hand, Chase is at
10.
Death Shadow range.
Yep, 10 effectively.
So I think the smartest.
That's not ours. That is a loud
Fire alarms
noise.
going off? No. That is actually the timer for Legacy. We are right under that clock. So yeah, taking a March was a smart move. That could fetch shock, play Death Shadow. And the best thing David can do next turn is probably just an Eldamri's Call, depending on his draw.
Yeah.
Remember when Wild Mikado was banned for being a 3/3 for 1 mana?
Oh yeah, I remember.
And here we have a Death Shadow that's a 3/3 for 1 mana.
Currently, it's gonna get bigger.
That's what she said.
So
I just remember to have a Twinkie in my bathroom.
in your bathroom?
Yeah.
That's a bathroom Twinkie. I don't know if I trust that.
It's still in the wrapper. I was going to eat it after my shower, but I rushed here.
You're gonna
Death
eat.
Shadow currently a 5/5 swinging in. David takes 5. Not much of an answer there.
See, what I would have done actually in David's shoes is last turn I would have Eldamri's called during his own turn and getting a Solitude just so that he can answer the Shadow and answer like Shadow for a little while. Because now if he Eldamri's calls, he's going to get probably drowned. I can't tell what's in Chase's hand, but I mean that's what I would think to play around. Is the drown. He's gonna fetch for a Triome. He's bobbling him. Yeah, he's bobbling him at his own end step. Drew a path though. That answers it. So if he baits the with the path now, and then Eldamri's call if he needs to for a backup. That's how I would handle that. Just going to choose to pass the turn. Eldamri's call being an instant is a good thing. Except for who, I guess. There's that drown. So let's see if he does it. Because right now Death Shadow is a 5/5, which is pretty significant. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and fetch. I'm guessing he's going to use that Eldamri's call to get a Solitude.
Yeah, he's getting the Solitude.
Yeah. And then he's going to make Death Shadow gain a bunch of life. And that'll put Death Shadow. I mean, they still have the Darcy, which is going to be Delirious. No, it's not. It's a land.
Artifact sorcery.
But it's the drown is an instant, so it is going to be Delirious.
Yeah, cast your Eldamri's call.
He still has that nature strength, so he can get rid of
Yeah, you shortcut a little bit, got the Solitude. The Solitude pitching on that.
And that Omnath should be exiled. That Omnath should be exiled. Well, there's a 3 fairy though. He's gonna bounce that Darcy, which does stop it for a turn and draws him a card. Couldn't tell with Chase top decked. But 3 fairy means that there will be no more drowns coming. Oh, he's just gonna unholy heat it. So no Ragavans for Chase. Oh yeah, Endurance would have been a good hit too. Yeah, because if he Enduranced, he could have countered, or that drown would never have hit.
Alright, there he is, exiling the Omnath.
Yeah, Endurance would have been the better play, probably. No, actually it wouldn't have. Would it? No, because you kind of want to let the Death Shadow player not being able to play their shadows. I think that's more relevant. There's that second drown. He's going to hit that Ren in 6. Chase seems to... Yeah, that's true. That is very true. At this point, Omnath would have just ran over with the game. There's that Darcy again. And then a Thoughtseize follow-up. He has another Omnath in his hand, which I have a feeling. I mean, Jace is awesome too. Let's just see what he draws. David choosing to keep that secret. It's a secret card. A 4-color secret card. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and play that Jace right now. He's gonna Fate Seal. What is his last card?
Can you get on my side now?
Chase. 2 iterations in a land off that 1 iteration. I think that's all 4 iterations.
Okay. No, I'm just saying. It's spicy. It's spicy.
Yeah, you're right. That would have been a better play. And then later when he cast Yorion, bounce it, exiles Graveyard again. Or
Well, he wouldn't have been able to the endurance would have gone to the graveyard because he only was evoking it. He wasn't.
you're right. Yeah, especially with Ewit. But they play, what, 2 Ewits in the deck?
Yeah, I think so. Although, I mean, everyone's list is different, but I haven't seen an ephemerate though. He has to be playing it, right?
It's probably like cute.
He's choosing to swing at him instead of the fairy.
So maybe he's got a
Or
bolt
instead
in
of
here.
Jace.
That's a good card. That's a prismatic ending. That's a clean answer. He's drawn a veil too.
The engine is like cool, but it's like
Choosing a brainstorm
how
here.
many unplayable cards are we putting into our deck to make this combo work? No, we want to cast that one, right? How many
Is that a Wandering Emperor? Can't tell what that Planeswalker creature was. Yeah, that is. That's a Wanderer. Such a good card. Thanks, Kamigawa, for that. Oh no, that's 3 fairy. What am I saying? What am I saying? Of course it's a 3 fairy. It's a stainless one. It looked like kind of like a Wanderer. From my vantage point. Choosing the plus though. Now he's got that ending, which he can cast at instant speed now.
Yeah, he is down at 5, but actually no, he can't even draw it anymore because the fairy's on the field.
Yep.
Bashes the Ragged Hand, that's 5 damage.
Something tells me he might have a bolt. Question is, do you care more about 3 or the 2 or the Ragavan hit? I'd probably prioritize Ragavan. Because if he hits something big, he can cast.
Yeah, if he hits an Omnath, can't cast the Omnath. Blue, red, he's missing.
Yeah, but he's missing green and white. There's a K command. Oh, I should have prioritized the Ragavan. It looks like that might be it. Yeah, that's it. That was some really spicy gameplay. Came down to the wire.
Chase takes it over David Hill, 2-1. Grixis Death Shadow over 4-color Yorion. We will be taking a quick break here. We're going to find out if we'll have another match. It seems like the top players are drawing out. So just give us a few minutes.